Krishnanagar can rightly be called the center of art and sculpture, of culture and heritage. It's home to a number of renowned artists who are famous around the world. The old name of Krishnanagar was Rivi. In early 17th century, Bhavananda Majumdar founded the royal family of Nadia. Later, Maharaja Rudra changed the name to Krishnanagar. In 1757, Maharaja Krishna Chandra helped the British East India Company against Siraj-ud-Dowlah in the Battle of Plassey. Was a patron of art, introducing literature and music, and supported the production of clay dolls. Brought families of potters from Dhaka and Natur and settled them in Gurni, then a village. In an article, the Bangalore-based newspaper Deccan Herald writes, "We have clay dolls, toys and even clay sculptures in different parts of India, but there has been nothing to match the clay dolls artisans of Krishnanagar in the Nadia district of West Bengal." The creations of these artists are displayed in most of the handicraft museums of the world. In India, we have a large display of these dolls in the Shankar Doll Museum in New Delhi. One look at the clay dolls and we are amazed at the reality with which the artist has displayed the characters of the model. A horse rearing to gallop, to a placid dog licking his leg after a hearty feed. Krishnanagar's clay dolls are unique in their realism and qualities of their finish. They truly represent a breakaway from the traditional form. Fruits, fish, insects, animals, birds, and of course the entire pantheon of gods and goddesses, and even the ubiquitous Ronald Duck and other popular comic strip characters. Faithful copies of real life, down to the minutest details, realistic recreations of everyday life, work, mood, and character. Farmers, weavers, rag pickers, basket makers, umbrella makers are yet other specialities of Krishnanagar dolls. Exhibitions of Krishnanagar dolls have been held in London, Paris, and Boston. Guni clay models have won medals and certificates at international exhibitions. The genre of clay modeling in widely famous Krishnanagar works of sculptures have been exported not only within India but around the world. A stream of clay art can be categorized as idol making, which is the most popular form of clay sculptures. It is a major industry of the clay artists. During the time of puja, the workshops are filled up with exquisite, beautiful masterpieces, magnificent sculptures with intricate designs and detailing. Ma Durga, in her various forms, can be found here and there, spread around the entire horizon. The artists are skilled highly and trained from generations to generations, carrying out the lineage of this brilliant profession. The traditional outlook can be deeply found in the idols. However, there can be found a blend of other cultures inculcated in them. The Indian classical touch, though, is very prominently found. From the intricate, colorful designs of chariots to the beautifully painted clothes and ornaments of the deities, makes the entire setup immensely gorgeous. The clay artists have their works sent across the continents and earn in lakhs for those. The more detailed and intricate the deity is, the more expensive it has to be. The artists earn handsomely in this profession, though it can hardly be understood by their outward get-up. In this way, the clay artists of Krishnanagar are continuing their heritage through their specially gifted talents of representing the divine through